I got nostalgia, and that especially through smelling something recently. What's going on? Hi, welcome if you're new, and welcome back if you're returning. My name is Vanessa, and let's see, what is the message for today? I was also getting that there could be a windfall of abundance coming in, something coming either in the mail, something like a check. So I don't know if you've received a check recently as either a gift from someone or a bonus, but that's for somebody, which I like, of course, right? Yeah. Doesn't matter what I like. Hopefully you like it. Okay, what else? What's going on, Spirit? Okay, reaching your destination, which is how we ended, I think, the last reading that was posted. No, 2 readings ago. The something and something and something, oh my. Like play on lions and tigers and bears, oh my, but it was something else. Other words, traveling, animals, and riding, oh my. Okay, so reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. Started picking up on a traveling collective. And I was also getting that you'd possibly be home for the holidays or somewhere where there's this feeling of home, comfort, whether that's people, family, or long-term friends, or you're back in your hometown visiting. So reaching your destination. Okay. And nostalgic smells. So either cookies or a perfume that was a grandparent's, but that grandparent has passed away. So that's a message for someone as well. Your grandparents could be just sending you even more love right now while you're with family. That's nice. What else? Your light is shining brightly. Bubbles, if you're around kids right now. Solitude, or if maybe you're not with kids right now. And I was thinking, for some people, you might not be around children, but think that that could improve, make it a little bit more fun in the environment with everyone. Or there are so many kids around that you need a break. In silence, peace prevails. And there's a little baby owl on her shoulder while she's riding. Is she riding? No. Is she looking into a bird bath or a wishing well? Reflection, I guess, definitely. Obviously is like a symbol there coming out at me for that. So a lot of time reflecting. Cleansing waters, purification activates vibrant life force. Okay, so some people are home, some people are not. This is kind of all over the place, Spirit. A little bit. Wandering path. Okay. The garbage truck is heading on over. I don't know if you can hear it. So it's time to really make sure that you've gotten rid of everything that you don't need right now, because it's going to get just taken away really easily. So releasing old, gross, weighted bags of gunk, metaphorically. Okay, so yeah, talking to a few different groups of people. There's a group A who has made it back home and are with people, and some way or another, there's something that could maybe shift to make the situation a little bit more peaceful or cheery. And then for a group of people, you might actually not even be able to get home for the holidays or be with people that you'd want to be with over the holidays, because maybe you have to work, you have to be alone over the holidays, or maybe this is the traveling collective that I'm picking up on that are away traveling over the holidays when normally you would be heading home because you're wandering. Okay, also a card in, I think, that exact same reading. All right. Unknown territory. Okay. Going into traditional tarot. The Magician on top of Justice. Wow. The right hand held high, holding a baton. I always want to call them batons. Holding a baton, actually it's a white wand. The Magician has all four of these suits on the table in front of him, all of the elements, everything at their disposal. You have everything at your disposal here. And you can create scenarios that are actually very balanced, very fair, very equal, very, there's a beautiful feeling of like, balance, democracy, diplomacy. You're able to create a fair and balanced scenario or outcome wherever you are in the world. I don't know if it's raining. It's raining here. And I'm hearing frogs. Literally, I'm hearing them ribbit. It's been raining so much over the past few days that the creek nearby is like a mini river. And I actually think that that's part of what I'm hearing. It's not just cars rushing by, it's water. I would not bathe in these waters, but maybe there's a source of running water that you can be near, even if it's just like taking a shower. And that's where the nostalgia, the smell nostalgia came in for me, was in the shower today. And it hit me that it was somehow a part of this message. So yeah, frog symbolism, frog, let's do it. Because the blue heron totem the other day, that I think was very helpful to look up the message and the symbolism. So let's do that. Got frog. Frog spirit and animal symbolizes transformation, rebirth, healing, and abundance, primarily due to its dramatic life cycle from tadpole to amphibian, linking it to water, emotions, and new beginnings. Water, yeah. It's a guide for embracing change, emotional cleansing. Cleansing waters is this card. Purification activates vibrant life force. It's a guide for embracing change, emotional cleansing, and connecting with inner wisdom, encouraging adaptability and a joyful journey through life's transitions, bridging worlds between land and water. Also, where do you have very strong water placements and or earth placements in your chart? there could be added symbolism there for you. Transformation and rebirth, healing and cleansing, adaptability, fertility and abundance, intuition and emotions. When the frog spirit appears, when you need a change for emotional release, the garbage truck's coming. Take the garbage bins out. To connect with intuition for abundance, it's another reason why frog spirit appears. Abundance, instead of windfall. How to connect with frog energy. This is thanks to, I think, Wikipedia. Maybe it's just Google. It's just Google what Google told me, okay? Take it with a grain of salt. But how to connect, meditate, embrace change, practice emotional healing, and pay attention to dreams. Lucid dreaming has been coming up a lot. Okay, so you're a magician creating balanced outcomes in a very transformative time. You're making space. You're about to release a whole lot more so that you can manifest and call in a whole lot more. 11:22 on the clock. What's happening in the present moment, please, for this collective? I'm really picking up that, I mean, in any of the scenarios apply, but I am feeling even more like you kind of are on your own solo journey right now. But we'll see what happens when the cards continue. Definitely being very, very clear based off of your intuition and your logical mind. You've been spending a lot of time learning how and mastering the art of connecting the logical and the intuitive parts of how you perceive things and information. There is a lot of high priestess energy here, regardless of if you're man or woman. There's a lot of magician energy here, regardless of if you're man or woman. Okay, so there's a lot of balance and spiritual, I want to say prowess. What's happening in this moment, Spirit? No longer settling for breadcrumbs. I'm not interested in what you had in front of you, because really there's someone, either someone has just caught your eye recently or someone's about to. Advice. To focus on being open and vulnerable. There's a feeling that whatever this new emotional experience is that feels very balanced and reciprocated, whether it's with a person or it's an experience you have where you feel like you are just as appreciated and valued as you feel like just so much appreciation for the value of what you're experiencing. Does that make sense? Might make some sense for somebody. But yeah, you're still being urged to focus on being open and vulnerable while you're healing, but not blocking anything, because at times it could feel like it's maybe like too good to be true. Really big wish, fear of it not working out, and that disappointment. Okay, I'm not going to even try then. Like, don't do that. There's more. You could be going to a holiday party. There might be a holiday party that you're heading to tonight or this weekend when you're seeing this, or some sort of celebration with a lot of people. There's essentially a party. Or it could be like a show, like you have friends who are playing a show at a local restaurant or bar or whatever. There's a lot of invitation to come out and be married, but there's this pull within you right now to continue to kind of be in this like hermit, solitude, high priestess, clearing, cleansing, calling in. And though I don't think you're blocking outside invitations, I just don't think that you're all that interested, because something else that's going on, and it's very much on the spiritual realm for you. It's kind of hard to talk to people about because there's no like quantitative proof. There's no tangible proof yet, or you might sound crazy, or like you're not opposed to seeing people, but also you've got some things that you're creating. There's still a big transformation happening, so it's kind of hard. You want to be really careful about who you open up to at this time. So all of the invitations make it kind of hard to figure out like how to politely decline, or should I just go for a little bit, or should I just go and not stress out about it, right? And again, it's like your advice is to kind of go and be open and vulnerable to a degree. I mean, and literally, if you're just traveling and you're in a foreign country right now, like you might have an invitation by like the hostel person or someone that you meet nearby, and you might go, but you also might, just because you don't know anybody and maybe you don't even speak the native language, there's a little bit of like you can go and you can be yourself, but you're also not necessarily just gonna like completely fit in or feel open to just share everything with everyone. Not that you would, hopefully. I don't know, some people are like that. At times I've been an oversharer. So, you're being urged to go for a little bit. That might be where you meet someone, because we do have the Ace of Wands as the outcome. What's the overall message and meaning of this entire reading, Spirit, please? Okay. I love this traveling collective. Same card that I pulled out here. It's weird and cool. Weird, wild. So if you are traveling somewhere in the world and you're far away from home and you're feeling a bit nostalgic, I'm sending you so much love. And know that, fortunately we live in a day and age where you can send messages back and forth with people. And yes, with time differences, it might not be that easy, or there might be other obstacles in your way, but we are fortunate to live in a time where you can send an email, or heck, if you really want to, you can send snail mail, right? But I feel like even with these little feelings of nostalgia that might come through for you, because it doesn't take over, but it is there. There's so many amazing things happening for you right now, and I think that you do recognize that. And you're on this really epic adventure, fun journey, and you're taking in so much. And you can continue to take some time to figure out where you want to go next. You can choose. You have a choice in this. And I'm hearing like it's what you signed up for. So even in the uncomfortable moments on your journey, overall you're still feeling lit up by the whole thing and excited. And so I want to end with some angel therapy, angels of abundance cards, and see what this closing message is for you. I'd love to know in the comments if you are traveling to a foreign place and you're far away from family or loved ones. You know, where in the world are you exploring, and what is it about that place and the people that you're meeting that are giving you reason to feel like celebrating, to feel excited and inspired, or there's new passion here for you. I don't know if I'm talking to someone who's more introverted or ambiverted, but like you are definitely being urged to go out just a little bit to meet people. Not like crazy or partying. I don't think that's what you would think if you're here watching me on this channel. And that even that, I don't know, I just feel like there's someone that you're going to meet that feels like a gift and a blessing, and that they help you to feel more clear and light and free from that old emotional baggage. Frog, cleansing, healing, transforming, new beginnings. Can we get some closeout messages, please, Spirit? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your likes. If you like this video, please like it. And thank you for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. I do read birth charts. That's my bread and butter. That's my favorite thing to do for people. I love to reconnect you with you in a very refreshing, empowering, validating, kind of exciting way. And I do that through reading your birth chart. So if you would like me to interpret your birth chart for you, you can check out the link in my bio and book. Calendar is open. I'd love to read for you. We've got mediumship. Ooh. You have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. Did talk about grandparents. Oh gosh, and I don't know if you have yet or not, but there's this yes to the idea of visiting like the motherland, home country, where your ancestors came from. I don't know if someone's Russian. Is that the motherland? Is that what they refer to as Russia? But anyway, you have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. Interesting. You might be strengthening those skills right now while you're traveling. Solar plexus chakra, it's safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. Get out there. And clearing debts. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. And she's on a unicorn. Flying. Okay. Let go of guilt for somebody. I'm going to close it there. I really hope that helps. And I will see you guys in the next reading.